YouTube, what is going on, Lakers family? In today's video, we got some NBA news this morning involving the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, guys, so there's been recent reports coming out why the Los Angeles Lakers are unlikely to make a trade for a star player, including players like Zach LaVine and Dejounte of the Atlanta Hawks, examining asset management and roster needs. Well, I'm kind of confused is because just yesterday there was recent reports coming out that the Los Angeles Lakers are a potential trade target for Dejounte Murray of Atlanta Hawks, that you should keep an eye on him and to watch out if they decide to trade him. He was going to be shopped by the Atlanta Hawks. Shams Charania reported this yesterday, and today we got this recent report coming out why the Los Angeles Lakers are unlikely to make a trade for Dejounte Murray and also Zach LaVine. Well, the Los Angeles Lakers earlier this year in the offseason, or they continue to express interest in acquiring stars like Zach LaVine, right? He's been linked to the Lakers for a while. And, Zach LaVine is from Los Angeles. He played college at UCLA. I believe they're like close friends with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Both of these guys are clutch clients of Rich Paul of the Los Angeles Lakers. They're two stars of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. But the Los Angeles Lakers, they're struggling right now. Ever since the in-season tournament in Las Vegas when we won that cup, the Lakers are like 2-6 since the in-season tournament. So we've been struggling. We are like the ninth seed in the Western Conference. Our record is 16-15. But it appears that the Lakers are unlikely to be able to acquire LaVine or Murray. Prominent NBA insider Shams Charania said that Austin Reeves of the Los Angeles Lakers is a key trading piece. It says key, right, for the Los Angeles Lakers, but the organization isn't willing to trade him without Reeves in any trading scenarios. Other teams could be less interested in letting go of valuable pieces, right? Because why would they want to give up their valuable pieces if the Lakers are not including Austin Reeves, maybe a Rui Hachimura, you include a D'Angelo Russell, Gabe Vincent, draft capital, Maxwell Lewis, Max Christie, guys like that, right? Their core, maybe a first-round pick, because the Los Angeles Lakers, they lack first-round picks. We got only one first-round pick, I believe 2029. So the Lakers don't really have tons of first-round picks to trade. And I think it's going to be very hard for the Lakers to trade for Zach LaVine, right? Because his contract is hefty. He's making around $40 million this season. And I believe just last season, 2022-23, he signed a massive contract worth about 5 years, $215 million till like what? So he signed it 2022, and guys, today is 2023. So he's on contract till what? 2026, 2027. Correct me if I'm wrong. And there's also recent reports coming out that the Los Angeles Lakers were more interested in DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso than a Zach LaVine trade, right? Because the contract is much cheaper and it's much reasonable, right? Zach LaVine's contract is hefty, and Zach LaVine, he's injury prone, so it's a risk. And is he really the final missing piece for the Los Angeles Lakers to winning an NBA championship? Not sure about that, right? There's been his concerns. He hasn't really played for really good teams throughout his career. He's only played for two teams. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they weren't really good when he was on their team. And the Chicago Bulls, they haven't been really great. So he hasn't really played for a winning franchise. But Zach LaVine, he's a playmaker, a three-point shooter. His three-point shooting has been going down. He's shooting close to like 33% for the Chicago Bulls. But the Chicago Bulls have been playing better basketball without Zach LaVine, right? He's been out since like November 28th. And guys, today is December 27th, and the month is almost over. It's going to be a new year in 2024. And I will say DeMar DeRozan's the top scoring, over shot making special. LeBron James and Anthony Davis are two stars of the Los Angeles Lakers. If their shots not falling, you got DeMar DeRozan. He's one of the best mid-range scorers in the league. Mid-range shooters, I am concerned about the floor spacing because he's not their greatest three-point shooter. And also, Dejounte Murray isn't their greatest three-point shooter. And last season, he shot close to 34%. This season, he's shooting a lot better, 38%. But the other seasons, it's been horrible, right? He hasn't been known as that great three-point shooter, but he has a nice mid-range game. But the Los Angeles Lakers, they're going to have to figure it out. I think Rob Pelinka of the Los Angeles Lakers is going to do their due diligence to make a trade. The Los Angeles Lakers, I feel like we need a big man, someone that can rebound, protect the paint, play next to Anthony Davis in the front court because Anthony Davis needs to go back to playing the power forward. Why do we keep playing him at center? It feels like this for like the past 3 or 4 seasons that we're playing him at center. He's not playing the right position. We're playing him out of position. And the Los Angeles Lakers, we are the ninth seed in the Western Conference. We're 2-6 since the in-season tournament, like I mentioned, and our record isn't the greatest. We're 16-15, so we're falling down in the standings. And just about a few weeks ago, the Lakers were like the fifth seed, fourth seed, and the Lakers are just struggling, right? I feel like the Lakers were off to a strong start, showing lots of promise with their supposedly new and improved roster. However, LA struggles to keep the pace going during the games based on how they've been performing. The Purple Gold have a reputation for starting strong and then finishing with the loss, right? Several reasons for their inability to keep their game consistent, including questionable rotations by head coach Darvin Ham, and that falls on them. I'm not going to blame it all on Darvin Ham because think about it. The players are playing the games. Darvin Ham's the head coach. He's not playing the games, but he takes a huge blame, a huge part for the Los Angeles Lakers, right? His rotations are terrible. He takes too long to call timeouts. For example, the Lakers played the Boston Celtics 2 days ago on December 25th at home, and the Lakers went down 12-0. Why you're waiting to call a timeout when the Lakers are down 12-0? Call a timeout when we're down by like at least 5 points. 5 points, and you wait till we're down 12-0? That's what I mean, right? His rotations are terrible, lack of execution, half-court sets are terrible, and he doesn't know how to sub in players, right, at the right times. So that can just cost us games. And recently, the Lakers made a change. You moved D'Angelo Russell to the bench to play that six-man rule next to Austin Reeves because beginning of the season, the Lakers struggled with Austin Reeves as a backcourt next to D'Angelo Russell in screen rules. And Austin Reeves started for the Los Angeles Lakers beginning of the season, and he struggled. He was tired for playing for Team USA, and he's been balling out coming off the bench. And I feel like he's going to be in the race for Sixth Man of the Year. And D'Angelo Russell, the Lakers moved D'Angelo Russell to the bench in that OKC game, and they moved Jared Vanderbilt in the starting lineup for the first time this season. You still got Taurean Prince. I believe he was shooting guard. LeBron James at point guard. You also got Cam Reddish, Anthony Davis, and Taurean Prince. But Lakers fans, you guys let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about this? Do you think this is leverage? Do you think Zach LaVine is using the Los Angeles Lakers for leverage? I will say I have no sources, so take my word. I have no sources, like I said, right? I'm just reporting this. This is the news that came out today. I was going to just make a Zach LaVine video by itself because this was a report coming out from NBA Analysis Network, not including Dejounte Murray, but there was another site where I saw Zach LaVine and Dejounte Murray that the Los Angeles Lakers are unlikely to make a trade for those players. And once I say Zach LaVine, he's making $40 million. And while I will say Dejounte Murray of the Atlanta Hawks, he's under contract for 4 more seasons, guys. After this one, during the offseason, he signed a 4-year contract worth about $100 million, meaning per year he's earning around $30 million or at least $19 million. So it's much cheaper than Zach LaVine. It's a little bit more reasonable, but I really don't see the Lakers making a trade for Dejounte Murray. Does it really put us over the top? I really like Dejounte Murray. I'd much rather have him than D'Angelo Russell. He's a very good defender, but I will say he can create his own shot, right? Which I mentioned in this video, and he makes plays for himself and his teammates. So you kind of replace that with D'Angelo Russell if the Lakers were to make a trade for Dejounte Murray. But Zach LaVine, I will say he's a borderline all-star. He's been an all-star, I believe, like once or twice. Let me know if I'm wrong. And he was like a slam dunk champion, right? An all-star in the all-star game when he won the slam dunk champion. But other than that, I really think it's the missing piece to Lakers winning an NBA championship because the Lakers need another star, especially LeBron James. It's on the bench, or if he's not playing, or if he's taking games off. And then you got Anthony Davis, who's been balling out for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been great. And And the Los Angeles Lakers, they're going to have to improve three-point shooting because we're bottom in the league in three-point percentage, and we're still a very good defensive team, right? The star lineup has a lot of defense, but it's very stagnant offensively other than you got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, because Jared Vanderbilt, he could be an offensive liability, and so is Cam Reddish. He's an offensive liability. The two players on the Los Angeles Lakers in the star lineup are not offensive liability. It's basically LeBron James and Anthony Davis. You could pretty much say Torian Prince, but he could get hot from here and there, right? The last game he had 17 points against the Boston Celtics. He was red hot from three, while LeBron James had 16 points. So Torian Prince had even more points than LeBron James. And Anthony Davis had 40 points for the Los Angeles Lakers, right? And I knew LeBron James was going to struggle just because he had 40 points against OKC. But Lakers fans, you guys let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about this news? Would you guys want to acquire Dejounte Murray or either Zach LaVine, Alex Caruso, a DeMar DeRozan, or get another big man? I appreciate the support. Make sure you guys drop a like. Turn on notification bell so you guys get notified whenever I drop a video. And I wouldn't mind including a Sadiq Bey in a trade for the Atlanta Hawks. Maybe include a player, their center. I always forget his name from the Atlanta Hawks. Someone let me know in the comment section. Clint Capella. That's right. I'm always forgetting his name, right? But I just thought about it. I lost my train of thought. But he's someone that I would really like on the Los Angeles Lakers. The only way I'm willing to do this trade is if you include other players. If we're just trading straight up for Dejounte Murray, I don't think this helps us winning an NBA championship. But you have to include other players. And maybe the Lakers make a minor tweak, right? Because I will say, Rui Hachimura, I believe he's not eligible to be traded till like January 15th. Same with Austin Reeves. And Austin Reeves has been lining up for the Los Angeles Lakers. I want to keep an eye on him. Some people say he's not very good. I feel like people are saying in my comment section that I'm overhyping him. I'm not. He's one of our best three-point shooters in the Los Angeles Lakers, and he's much better than D'Angelo Russell. I will say there's that level of concern because the Lakers' defense, especially our point guards' defense, isn't their greatest. And I will say Gabe Vincent is like our best defense backcourt point guard for the Los Angeles Lakers, point of attack defender. Austin Reeves gets cooked defensively, so is D'Angelo Russell. But I will say Gabe Vincent's out at least 6 to 8 weeks. He's going to have a procedure, surgery, knee injury he's been dealing with for like nearly 2 months. He was out since October 30th. He made his debut against the Chicago Bulls on the road, and he got limited minutes coming off the bench. So he was on minutes restriction, didn't play against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then there was research reports coming out he's going to be out at least 6 to 8 weeks. So he could be out for a long time, at least close to 2 months. And it hasn't worked out because he was a guy who was a huge part of the reason why the Miami Heat made it all the way to the NBA Finals. And he's a very good defensive player. He's a pest. He has that energy. But I'm going to, in the video, voice your opinions in the comment section. Also comment what video idea do you guys want to see me talk about, whether if that's trades, updates on an injury, or do you want to see me talk about the Lakers players who's playing well after games? But I'm out of here. Peace.